Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to be reviewing 3 different co-working spaces that I tried out this week in Makati in the Legazpi village area, which is where I'm staying. So this first one that we're going to is called Planet Workspace, and it's in the Republic Glass building in Legazpi village in Makati, on the 2nd floor. And they're open from 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. You just have to check in at the front desk. Very easy. Hi. Can I go up to the 2nd floor?
2nd floor?
2nd floor, yeah, the workspace there.
Workspace?
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. 2nd floor. I would have taken the stairs, but I didn't know where they were. The elevator's right there. Anyway, you come right out, and it's right here. As you can see, you walk in, very beautiful workspace. Almost nobody there. And I just walked in, and I was like, what do I do? No one was at the desk, but very quickly, a very nice woman came out to help me. Hi. Can I work here for today?
Sure, yes, sir. For the hot desk, we have 2 plan options.
Okay.
It's a half-day hot desk for 5 hours stay. It's 560 pesos. Sit anywhere with free-flowing coffee, internet.
Okay.
And it's 896 for a whole day, sir, until 5 p.m.
Okay, so half day would be until
Right now, it
2:30.
is 9:30,
2:30.
then 11, 12, 1, 2:30, sir.
Okay, I think I'll just do that.
Okay,
Yeah.
sir. Thank you. We'll prepare your change, sir. For the meantime, I'll tour you around the space so you
Okay.
can learn. So here in the front area, feel free to sit anywhere.
Okay.
And here, sir, we have the music. So at the back, we opted not to put sounds for those who like to take calls
Okay.
and such. There you go, sir. So it's sit anywhere. So
Okay.
over there, we have a dedicated team that rents monthly also. So it's sit anywhere concept, sir.
Okay. All right. But I can sit in the
Yes,
front
sir.
area too. Okay.
Unreasonable down, sir, with the Wi-Fi.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. And
Alright.
then for the food and drinks, we have breads by Bonday and Bert. We also have food available starting 11 a.m. onwards.
Okay.
So this is the menu. And then for the coffee, I could make you already, sir, and then I'll bring it to you.
Oh,
That is
okay.
our menu. We have a latte, cappuccino, double espresso, Americano, fluffy espresso. It's a 2-shot espresso with froth on the top
Okay. All right.
and black tea.
Can I just get a latte?
Sure, sir.
Yeah.
On it, we'll deliver it to
Okay.
you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, so they prepare drinks for you right there. Not just like, it's not just a pot full of coffee. They have, drinks that they make for you. You can order food at lunchtime. I think they have some like baked goods also, but I didn't try any. So I just sat down at this desk by the window and got right to work.
Change 440 pesos.
Thank you.
And let me leave this with you also for
Okay.
your registration, sir, when you have free time.
Okay.
By the way, I'm Andrew, sir. How may I best address you?
Chris.
Sir Chris.
Yeah.
Alright, good to have you here, sir.
Thank you. So yeah, I got a latte, espresso, foamed milk. It's very good. I mean, it was like, on par with something you'd get at Starbucks. And, this stuff is unlimited here, so if I wanted to, I could just keep getting coffee all day, but no, I just had 1 cup. So yeah, let's do a speed test here to see how the internet is, because that's the main reason you're going to want to go to one of these places. So 45 download, 52 upload. Decent, decent for most tasks. And so after working for a few hours, I was getting hungry. So I got up, went to see if I could order some food. Could I get the BLT?
But some sandwich?
Yeah.
What else?
think that's it.
Only that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just that.
Okay, I tell to Miss Angie, okay?
Okay.
Okay, wait 2 minutes, okay?
Okay.
Come back.
Okay, all right. So then I didn't hear anything for a while, and I wasn't sure if I was going to get my sandwich, but after about half an hour, Angie brought over some water, and then the guy from the restaurant down the street brought over this amazing BLT sandwich. This is absolutely the best BLT that I've ever had. You'll see in a minute. I just had to pay for it first. I think I have to pay for the sandwich. Was it 250? 250. Okay, perfect. Yeah, thank you. Really good sandwich. I want to get one again. A lot of bacon, high quality lettuce, crisp tomato, and just a tiny bit of mayonnaise, not like dumped on, just a little bit to moisten the sandwich up a little bit. It was great. So yeah, I got to eat my sandwich a little bit while I was working. I actually just noticed that I was supposed to be reviewing this video, and I was totally too distracted by the sandwich, and there's something I didn't pick up on that I need to fix. But yeah, the view from the window, I got to see a couple cats hanging out outside, and it was just a really relaxing 5 hours that I spent working there. That was 560 pesos for 5 hours. Okay, and so now the next co-working space that I went to was Accelerate, which is also in Legazpi Village. There are several in the Makati area, but this one was near where I am. It's in the Paseo de Roxas Building in the upper basement level, and they're open 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. And once again, as you go into any building around here, you have to sign in. This one, the security was a little more strict. I had to actually turn over my ID and then get a visitor pass. But you come out on the first level of the basement, and very similar vibe, warm, inviting lights, nice space here. Hello. Yeah, just for today.
Day pass?
Yeah, day pass.
Yeah, our day pass is 560 for the whole day.
Okay.
It includes free coffee and tea.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. You can pay later.
Oh, I can pay later?
Yeah.
Like when
Do you have a local bank account, or do you have to pay cash?
No, I was gonna pay cash.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, here's our Wi-Fi password.
Okay.
Taps Dream.
Dream
And you can fit anywhere.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
And
So the day rate here is 560, which is cheaper than at Flat Planet, because at Flat Planet for 560 you just get 5 hours, whereas here you can stay the whole day for that amount. But you know, they don't have the delivered lunch to you, they don't have the custom brewed coffee. They do have coffee, but just in a big pot. Anyway, after working for a few hours, I decided to just take my own little tour around the area and see how it was. I think a lot of these spaces are really not so much for an individual person like me that's just finding somewhere to work. I think very small companies will rent out small office spaces in these co-working areas. And so as you can tell, most of the space in here are these small offices that I think small companies are probably renting out. But yeah, as a just for the day pass, I just get to sit in the communal area and work there, which is totally fine. It's nice and quiet, but not so quiet that the quietness becomes distracting. There's, a minimal amount of other human noise, which is sort of almost a necessary background hum to stay focused on work sometimes, I think. Hi. I'm just looking around. So I was trying to figure out where to get the coffee. Wasn't 100% sure if it was in this big pot here or what, but I grabbed a mug. I figured it out. I saw, I thought, well, I'll try it out, and voila, coffee did come out of that big pot, as you will see in just a moment. Just decent coffee, nothing special, but certainly not bad. It was, nice and hot and fresh. I don't know when they made it, but it stayed fresh tasting in that thing all day. I had a couple cups of coffee here. And yeah, I spent quite a long day here. Here's the speed test. They have by far the fastest internet of any place that I tried around here. 116 download, 98 upload, which is awesome for, doing stuff like I'm doing, which is video editing, and you have to download and upload a lot of files and things. So after a long day, I packed up, and you have to clean up your own mug here, clean as you go. So not quite as all-encompassing customer service as Flat Planet, but like I said, it's cheaper and more popular, I think. So
It's
560, right? Okay. I think that's
Do you need a receipt
No.
for our records?
Yeah.
Name and email address.
Okay.
Thank you. Is this your first time here?
Yeah.
How did you find out about this Accelerate?
Just Google search, yeah.
Alright, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. And that was my day working at Accelerate. And the third place that I tried is called Cerebro Labs. It is also in Legazpi Village, and it's actually like right across the street from Accelerate, right on the opposite side of the street. It's on the third floor of the Universal Rebuilding, and it's open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. So if you want to start a little bit earlier than you can at Accelerate, you can get in there at 8 a.m. instead of 9 a.m. To get in, it's not right in the front, like not right off of the sidewalk, because that's where the BDO bank area is. You have to kind of walk around to the back where cars park and then go in through an entrance that's back there. So it took me a moment to find it, but it's not too bad. If you walk around this building, you'll be able to find it for sure. Yeah, just go back to this area, and the entrance is right there. Hey, I was gonna go to the Cerebro Labs on the third floor. Yeah.
Third floor, sir.
Okay. Thank you. And I gotta say, this place had the best elevator experience. You'll see in just a second. Felt like I was in the Cyberpunk video game. Hi. Cerebro. Left?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Third floor, get out of the elevator, turn right, and then left. And go right on in. Now, when I got here, nobody was at the desk, and it was very quiet, and I stood around for a while and then figured, okay, maybe I should like ring the doorbell to try to get somebody's attention. Please ring doorbell. So this. Hi, how are you? Could I I just...
For the co-working space?
Yeah, just for today.
Any
Anywhere?
SharePoint will do.
Okay.
Just pick one.
Is there just in here or are there other
just
areas?
in here.
Okay, all right.
Yes. And then the Wi-Fi password, sir, it's located in there.
Okay.
So you can log in. And then I'll just give you an extension for the plugging of your computer.
Okay, all right.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
And then, sir, if you want some coffee, you can have it there. It's the pan.
Oh, it's in there?
There's
Okay.
the coffee there, the water, and the tea.
Okay, thank you so much. And so it's just this front little area that you can work in as a just one day hot desk co-working person. I think the rest of the space is offices. And so right when I sat down this time, I did a speed test. And here it's 34 download and 36 upload, which is the slowest that we tested, but I would say, accounting for random variation, is probably similar to what Flat Planet had, the first place I went to. So after working a bit, I decided to go and try and figure out how to get coffee here. Like all these places, you've got free coffee. This one, you kind of have to make it on your own, but it's fresher than Accelerate because it actually grinds the beans for you, and you get a pretty fresh cup here. Now you're not having somebody make you your own cappuccino like at Flat Planet, but it's a pretty good option. And like all these, you can just drink coffee all day long if you wanted to. Get your money's worth. And this one, the cost of this one was $5.50 for the full day, which is 10 pesos cheaper than Accelerate. And you could stay here an hour longer because they open an hour earlier. But I actually did not have quite as much work to do this day as I thought I did. So I only stayed here for about a half day, and then I decided to get on my way. So that was my experience last week, 3 different days trying out 3 different co-working spaces. And overall, I think just objectively, Accelerate is probably the best. They have a bunch of locations around Makati. I just went to the one in Legazpi Village, but I'm sure the others are very similar. And I think, it's the most popular. The price is $5.60 for a full day, 9 to 6. And, they've got coffee. They have good ambiance. The whole thing is good. So, objectively, that's probably the best. Cerebro Labs, this third one that I went to, they're the cheapest for sure. The internet isn't quite as fast, but if you're just doing like email and PowerPoint and nothing like data intensive, it's going to be fine for you. And if you're trying to save every little last peso, then Cerebro Labs is probably going to be your best bet. But I would say, just head-to-head, Accelerate and Cerebro Labs. Accelerate is the better option. Now going back to Flat Planet is the most expensive. The internet is not quite the best, but I would say subjectively Flat Planet was probably my favorite. Just the whole vibe of the place I like the most. It's not in a basement or whatever, so you actually get windows and you can see outside. The coffee that they bring to you is like you can get a cappuccino, a latte, an Americano. They have tea options also. You can get food ordered and delivered to you. If I were to go back to one, I think I would go there. And so you might be thinking throughout this whole video, like, why do you have to go to a co-working space? Why can't you just go to a coffee shop like a Starbucks or whatever like you might do in the United States? And the thing is, here in the Philippines, it's pretty rare to just get free Wi-Fi at a cafe or a restaurant. Like, I don't think I've found a place. I haven't been looking intensely, but I don't think I've found a place that just gives out free Wi-Fi. And I actually did go to the Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf one day because I had a little bit of work to do. And I had heard that they did have free Wi-Fi here. But the thing is, when I showed up, it turns out they don't. So you can't get it at Starbucks, you can't get it at Dunkin', you can't get it at Tim Hortons, and you cannot get free Wi-Fi at the Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf. Do you have Wi-Fi here? No? Okay. Fortunately, I had plenty of stuff to do that did not require internet, and I was also able to tether my iPhone to get a little bit of data that I needed, so I was able to work there, and that was also a nice option. But I would say overall, if you're going to be co-working in the Makati area, definitely look at Accelerate, definitely look into Flat Planet, and maybe check out Cerebro Labs if you're trying to save every little last peso.